Hi, I just wanted to talk today about creating a successful routine. I've been talking to some people of late and sharing some techniques that I use in order to manage my own energy levels. A lot of people often ask me, like, how do you teach for 7 hours and still keep your energy upbeat? Or how do you go from this workshop to that workshop? Or how do you fly from country to country? What is your secret? And really, the secret is, before I go anywhere, I prefer to spend between 2 and 3 hours doing the things that mean a lot to me. And these are things that replenish my energy as well as satisfy the needs of my spirit at the time. Now, for many years, my morning practices evolved around meditation, a yoga practice, or gym. And I would say that in my earlier years, like a good maybe 8 to 10 years ago, I would spend every single morning doing those three things, and then what would happen was yoga would take an hour to 90 minutes, the gym would take another hour, meditation would take another hour, then on top of that I had to eat. And believe it or not, I went through periods where I wouldn't even eat because these three things were so important to me. So really, that's what I do each morning. I do at least 2 out of 3 of those things, and then if I never miss meditation, at least if I don't do it in the morning, then I'll do it later on in the day. But basically, it's a combination of those three things. Now, like I said, in the past, I would have spent an hour doing each one of these things. But as I mature and get my head around, I can't do everything, and also work on my own enoughness, like I believe that there's a part of me that would have felt that I needed to do all those three things in order to feel good enough to do the job that I was doing. So this is a really good exercise for me, what I'm about to share with you. So what I've done now is I've taken those three activities and divided them into portions. So for example, if I go to the gym, then maybe I'll only do 30 to 45 minutes of yoga in the day, and then I have time to eat and rest and do what I want to do. So what I'm saying is that, what are the activities that you need to have in your day-to-day life? And are you willing to put them in a place where nobody gets you before you do those activities? I know some people like to have long showers, need to wash their hair, dry their hair, and all that kind of stuff. And really, it doesn't matter what it is that you need to do, so long as you're not harming yourself or anyone else. But make sure that you do them, because giving yourself that level of self-care and self-love is precisely what you need to have happen before you do anything, before you serve anyone else at all. Another friend of mine was telling me recently that they saw that I was able to give very freely, and I am giving freely in the moment, but I wouldn't want to give as freely unless I did those other things first. So whatever you do tomorrow, and whatever it is that you need to do each day, and if you don't know, I ask you to get pen and paper right now and write down, what does the ideal day look like? What does your spirit need to have every single day in order for you to live a really super happy and satisfying life? Do those things first before you attempt to care, look after, or work with anyone else.